An event took place at the excellent University of Sheffield today, organised by a group called the Media Reform Coalition, a name so dystopian it would have George Orwell turning in his sleep. The event was simply entitled, "How do you solve a problem like GBNews?" How do you solve a problem like GBNews? There's a lot to unpick there. First of all, what does problem mean? Is it a problem to offer a different view on the big stories of the day and the issues facing this country? Is it a problem to do that differently, like here on Mark Dolan tonight, with a bit of opinion, some fiery debate and a splash of humour? Is that a problem? Is it a problem to debate immigration, which saw the best part of 750,000 people enter the country last year, something that even the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, says is too much? Is it a problem to debate British history in a balanced light, rather than characterising it as something to be ashamed of? Is it a problem to have a channel which is unapologetically patriotic and considers our country's past to be complex and flawed, but ultimately glorious? Haven't we given the world the Industrial Revolution, free market economics, which have lifted billions of people out of poverty, and shown the world what democracy looks like with the mother of all parliaments? With the help of the Allies, didn't we defeat fascism in 2 world wars? And weren't we the first to end the evil crime of slavery at huge financial, military and human cost? Is it a problem to stress the importance of human biology when looking at how our society is structured and organised, and without which actual women will lose their hard-won sex-based rights? Is it a problem to see both the challenges and, dare I say it, yes, the benefits of Brexit? Well, none of this sounds like a problem to me. So what is the problem? Well, it's talking shops like this group in Sheffield, or an egregious advertising ban which seeks to starve this project of funding. Many powerful people and organisations, the elite, if you like, the establishment, cannot bear this place because we're widening the debate around a whole range of issues which they thought they had stitched up. But the North London-inspired Liberal consensus is no more, as demonstrated by both the Brexit result in 2016 and Boris Johnson's victory in 2019, which he sadly squandered. And whilst I'm no cheerleader of his, Donald Trump will confound the establishment all over again when he likely re-enters the White House in November. The likes of this panel in Sheffield are threatened by the rise of GBNews. Why would an innovative small new channel made up of talented and diverse journalists and broadcasters producing 24 hours of balanced daily political debate be such a threat? Well, because we tackle some of the orthodoxies that I've mentioned. We dare to reflect wider public opinion in our content, and we aim to give you a voice. They don't like that. Let's look at the other word in this event's title, solve. How do you solve a problem like GBNews? That word contains within it the implication that this channel should be dealt with in some way. Would that involve crushing over-regulations so as to make the channel more vanilla than Haagen-Dazs ice cream? Would solving the problem, like GBNews, involve closing the place down? Well, of course, that's what many dream of. Why else do the champagne-swilling, chattering classes gloat at and even encourage the aforementioned ad boycott? Don't forget the moment our fabulous head of sales was heckled at an advertising industry event for working for the People's Channel, working for you. Take a listen to how she... A talented and highly effective young woman heckled by drunken blokes at an awards bash. Charming. Don't forget ex-Sky News star Adam Bolton calling for this place to be shut down on BBC Newsnight in a debate which, surprise, surprise, was not balanced. Not one person present speaking up for the channel. Fair play to the brilliant former boss of Sky News, however, John Riley, who said the ad boycott is wrong. He's absolutely right, and it's an affront to democracy. How ironic, therefore, that this group should be called Media for Democracy when the tenor of their debate seems to be about shutting down debate. Before this place existed, with one or two notable exceptions, including my old mates at Talk Radio and latterly Talk TV, plus the Mail, the Telegraph and the Express, we've largely had one-note coverage from the other news outlets, whether it was the madness of COVID lockdowns, vaccine tyranny, Brexit, the culture wars, October the 7th, and so much more. These folks in Sheffield are discussing the idea that GB News is a problem. But they're the ones with the problem. Because GB News is not going anywhere. If you cancel the People's Channel, you cancel the people. And that's not going to happen. Not on my watch. I just won't have it.